Good afternoon. I'm Michael Katakis from New Media Marketing, and I'm here with Pat from PMX.
Hey everybody, Patrick from PMX here. Don't forget to visit our website at www.powerofnewmedia.com to find out more about our show.
We're here today to talk to you and for you guys to learn more about the power of new media and how it can help your business grow. You know, Pat, we talked about this last week where we were talking about the 88 billion, B as in billion, Google searches a month that are happening out there, and we want to teach companies how to reach more of those prospects and leads.
Right, I agree with you, Mike. You know, it's all about getting their slice of the pie, and I believe hold on. And believe me, that if you want to find out more about these billions and how you can become a part of those billions, find out here on our show.
You know, we're trying to teach people how to stop just advertising and really start marketing. And because, you know, Pat, every company, and we talked about this a little bit in the past, but every company is like a media provider. And each of us have a story to tell through the power of new media. And we want to make sure that people understand how to tell their story better and how to define that story the best.
Yeah, best thing you can do is go to our website at www.powerofnewmedia.com. Today, folks, we're going to be bringing to you, if you're listening in your car or if you're going to be walking around listening to us, we're going to be talking about video. Things you can do with your phone and be able to promote yourself easily. Again, if you want to find out more about video, please visit our website at www.powerofnewmedia.com.
You know, 60%, Pat, of the buyers who are watching videos online are purchasing that product or server after watching that video. The power of sight, sound, and motion is really unbelievable.
Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more, Mike. And again, if you're just joining us, we're talking about video online, and we're going to talk about let's bring them into YouTube first. And, you know, it's a great way to get yourself branded, guys and girls. If you're a small business and you want to get yourself promoted quickly and easily, you know, I believe Google still has a little bit of a trick out there where you can you know, if you title your video properly and the content is very relevant to your search, you know, that's an easy way to get yourself on the front page of Google and in front of, you know, those billions of people out there.
Speaking of the searches, you know, YouTube is now the second most popular search engine with over 6 billion hours of video watched on YouTube each month. I mean,
yeah, I could just imagine
numbers.
what kind of server power, you know, they need. I'm going to have to do some digging and find out. And I want to let you guys also know that there are other channels out there as well. You know, YouTube's very good and it'll get you in front of a lot of people. But don't forget about Pinterest and Instagram and Vine. Vine is so cool. You know, Vine started out, folks, by, you know, just simple sharing, you know, people doing crazy fun things and sharing it with their friends. If you want to find out a little bit more about Vine, please visit our website at www.powerofnewmedia.com.
You know, videos really help tremendously in boosting awareness and increasing engagement. Pat, you're 100% right. Google+, Facebook, Twitter's Vine, Instagram, Tumblr, they all incorporate video now. And,
That's
you know,
crazy.
video is where it's all at. And we think that the sight, sound, and motion, once people actually see what's going on, you're really going to get engaged.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like I keep saying, and guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about video here and kind of how videos are easy, fun ways to promote yourself online. You know, Mike, you're right. There are so many channels out there that you can promote yourself on. And you know what's really cool about Facebook, for one, is Facebook allows HD video. And Google Hangouts does too. And, you know, Google put a lot of time into Hangouts, but it doesn't seem to be getting the same popularity that Facebook is, at least currently.
Yeah, I think Facebook now allows up to 20 minutes, Pat, of once you're a verified user of HD. And we know that, or you may not know, but things like Vine are very short. I think it's a 6-second format on Vine.
It's 6 seconds.
Instagram has a 15-second non-loop video. And you know, the whole idea is to try to engage your audience, tease them, show them a demo or a product, you know, that you have out there.
Listen, you know, absolutely. And don't forget, you want to have fun with your videos too, folks. You know, 90% of the people out there, and I'm sure you're included in that if you're just joining us, is, you know, how videos you know, you got to have a fun factor. It can't just be the boring cut and dry stuff. You know, it never really gains traction. And I'm sure you guys are aware of it. You know, you see a kitten with some toast around its neck and dancing around a bit. And, you know, you'll definitely see a lot more people looking at that and then, you know, cut into your brand, your you know, your business. And that, you know, fun things like that seem to really drive people to your videos. Keep it fun and keep it interesting.
If you're just joining us, my name is Michael Katakis. I'm with New Media Marketing, and I'm here with my co-host, Pat from PMX. And together, we're trying to teach you guys all about the revolution that's happening out there with new media and how powerful this revolution is. And today, we're talking about video. And, you know, the video has to be incorporated into things the right way. You know, it's not just showing your product, but sometimes you got to tease it a little bit. You got to demo that service. Even if you have an upcoming webinar, a seminar, or conference, you know, put that down on video, capture that moment, and then really utilize those opportunities through social media, through the Google+, the Facebook, the Twitters, the Vine, and Instagram to incorporate that video and realize now that video really is, and this is, I'm going to hammer this home probably a million times, about education. You got to educate. This is what's so popular out there with social media, Pat. It's all about the story, how we're telling the story, and it's all about education. You know, the more that people realize that everyone just is, I don't know, they just want to hear about their story. They want to hear about their life. This is why all these shows are popular on TV today.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, it's funny. You know, you could be just as social as, like, right now I'm taking my video of people walking by because we're here at LI News Radio. And, you know, it's easy to put this video out. I could post it in a million places. And don't forget, you can attach keywords to it to get yourself at the top of the search.
You know, with video, it's not always about that production quality. And I know everyone gets overwhelmed. If you're a small business and you're thinking, great, I'm listening to these guys, they're talking about how to use video, but, you know, I can't afford it. We're here to tell you that at the power of new media, videos can be done at a reasonable cost. The days of $5,000 a minute productions are really gone. And most videos can be done for under $1,000 or less, you know, with the script and the writing and the shooting, some minimal graphics, getting it up and running, and really setting up a good bumper. That's another thing that we try to home in on at New Media Marketing, is creating that bumper. The bumper is something that introduces the video and closes the video. That's where you can get a little creative with your graphics and your hook, look, and feel, and really introduce that brand. We're going to talk about brand in later on shows, but you know, getting out there with that video, edit it, and making sure that it's sized properly. You know, today, most people will tell you to get at that 1080, but, you know, at New Media Marketing, we go one step further. We now have 4K resolution, which is amazing. Not everyone out there.
Yeah, it's like you're stepping into a window with that. You know, like, you know, we just got our 4K TV at home, and me and my wife are watching, you know, one of those cartoon movies. You know, they've come such a long way. And, you know, it looks like you could just step in.
It's amazing.
It's insane. It's great. And guys, if you're just joining us today, don't forget, if you want more information on videos, please visit our website at www.powerofnewmedia.com.
Remember, everyone's got a story, people. I think that a lot of people get hung up on what that story is and how they're going to introduce it through video. And remember, it doesn't have to be a commercial. I mean, documenting very simple things, as you can tell what's going on out there in the world of YouTube, or Vimeo is another service that's very popular as well. You'll realize that some of the most simplest, easiest videos that were produced through the handheld, you know, phones that are out there is really getting some of the highest hits in those viral videos. Yeah. You know, we're committed to showing people how you can tell your story very simple and really put it out there so that it connects with your viewership and audience. Remember, the simple things about what you do inside and out every single day can be communicated through the video. We tell our clients all the time, you know, what did you do in your office today? What do you do with your business? Why are you a little bit special? What makes you unique? And if you get those unique points down, and we call them unique, you know, USPs, which is those unique points of interest that really hammer home your pillars of the brand. But if you can communicate what makes yourself a little bit different from the next guy, that's what makes it always so interesting.
Yeah. You know, I have a company that I work with that, that's one of their key things. They do a lot of rental space and whatnot, and I'll tell you, what sets them apart is their amenities package. And they may come on as a guest in a little bit later of a show. But again, guys, if you're just joining us, this is Mike and Pat here at the Power of New Media. You can find us at www.powerofnewmedia.com. And today we were just talking about some videos, some of the software that we use to create those videos, some of the devices, and remember that your handheld phone is your best friend when it comes to becoming popular using videos. So
we're going to take a short little break, but we're going to come back. We're going to get a little bit into the synchronicity of it all and how these all have to jive together so that all your social media works together as an effective tool.
As a unified marketing presence.
There you go. All right, thank you.